The Harvester, the first harvest by Colton. When a cornfield becomes a death house, people start disappearing. Will anyone survive in this torture chamber? Music playing. Moaning in the distance. Robert takes off his clothes. Wind blowing. Natalie shivers. It's cold out here, said Natalie. I'll roll up the windows. The windows being rolled up. Is that better? Asked Robert. You tell me, asked Natalie, kissing Robert. Clothes fall to the floor of the car. Shadow passes. Natalie moaning. The back window smashes. What the hell? Someone threw a rock at my car. Robert growls. They're going to pay. The car door opens. Hey, come on out. You're going to have to pay for this stunt. Robert throws a rock into the cornfield. See, you need to show who's the boss, said Robert. Natalie laughs. What a strong man, said Natalie, continuing to laugh. A pitchfork goes through Robert. Robert gasps. Run, said Robert. Natalie runs into the cornfield. Footsteps walking. Natalie trips, crawls towards the cornstalk, then hides. Why? Snapping noise. Robert, is that you? Asked Natalie, peeking out. Cornstalks are moving. Natalie, whimpering, stands up, then runs into the harvester. The harvester raises a sickle. Natalie screams. Scream echoes. 2 weeks later. A car stops. Door opens. The restaurant door opens. Bell dings. Brittany appears, then walks towards the counter. Excuse me, but when's the next gas station? Asked Brittany. Not close enough. Brittany sighs. I could give you a ride, said Jonathan. Thanks. I was running on fumes, said Brittany. Jonathan, but I need to bring my friends, said Jonathan. All right, said Brittany. Well, I'm off the clock. Hey, me and my friends, we're going to check out this cornfield. Would you like to come? Asked Jonathan. Yeah, that sounds fun, said Brittany. All right, my friends are around back. Meet me by the blue and red truck, said Jonathan. All right, said Brittany. Door opens. Bell dings. Jonathan smiles. The back door opens. People talking. John, my boy. My homeboy. Are you ready to do this? Said Jeremy. Yeah, but first, someone else is coming with us. Her name is Brittany. She needs gas for her car. Be nice, all right, said Jonathan. Footsteps walking. Brittany smiles. Whoa, we have a nice piece of dash, said Jeremy, being kicked. Sorry about that. Brittany, these are my friends. Tim, Ali, Kunal, Dave, Matthew, Kim, Randy, and Jeremy. Guy, this is Brittany. Brittany, you could ride shotgun, said Jonathan. The door opens and then shuts. The truck starts, then drives away. So, how far is the gas station? Asked Brittany. About 3 miles. It's right next to the cornfield, said Jonathan. Brittany smiles. Jeremy looks into the truck. I think they like each other, said Randy. Not if I can help it. She deserves me only, said Jeremy. The truck pulls into the gas station. Thanks, said Brittany. I have a gas tank for you. For your car. To carry the gas, said Jonathan, stammering. The door opens and then shuts. All get out of the truck bed. Kim clears her throat. Sorry, Kim, said Matthew. Jonathan grabs a gas tank. Here you go, said Jonathan. So, when does the cornfield open? Asked Brittany. Usually 10 o'clock. But we like going in there when it's dark. It's more spooky and horrifying, said Jonathan. Gas being poured into the tank. Hey, Allie, watch this. Kim walks toward Jonathan. Hey John, when are we going into the cornfield? Asked Kim. Soon, Kim, said Jonathan. I can't wait, said Kim, rubbing Jonathan's arm. All right, said Jonathan. Kim walks toward Allie. See, that girl's jealous, said Kim, laughing. Sorry about Kim. She could be a bitch, said Jonathan. Well, are you two going out? Asked Brittany. No, even though she's a bitch. She's one of my friends, said Jonathan, laughing. Gas stops. Jonathan puts the nozzle back, picks up the gas tank, and then puts it into the truck bed. Thanks. Here's a 20, said Brittany. No, you keep your money. I did it out of kindness. Brittany smiles. Everyone, let's go see the cornfield, said Jonathan. I'll get into the truck bed. Jonathan opens the door for Brittany. Thank you, Jonathan, said Brittany. The truck is driving. There's the entrance, said Randy. The truck stops in the parking lot, doors open, then shut. Damn, it's closed, said Jonathan. Who cares, let's go in, said Jeremy. That's illegal. We can't do that, said Jonathan. Who cares, and who's going to know? Asked Jeremy as he walked into the cornfield. Jeremy, let's go get him, guys, said Jonathan. All walking into the cornfield. Sickle appears. A figure follows the group. Footsteps walking. Jeremy, wait up, said Kim. All continue walking. Brittany stops, then turns around. The figure moves into the cornfield. You all right? Asked Jonathan. Yeah, I thought I saw something, said Brittany. Come on, said Jonathan. Footsteps walking. I'll get to a two-way. What way? Asked Kim. Let's go this way, said Jeremy, walking left. The group is walking left. Natalie's head appears in stalks. All right, we need to go back, said Jonathan. Why, it's better in the dark, said Jeremy. It's getting late, plus we weren't allowed in, said Jonathan. Ah, fuck it if we get into trouble. Who cares, they could just suck my dick. Now I'm proceeding. Anyone care to join me? Asked Jeremy, continuing to walk away. All four follow Jeremy. Well, I'm going back, said Jonathan, walking in the other direction. The other four follow Jonathan. Footsteps walking. Does anyone have a light? Asked Jeremy. Matthew pulls out 2 flashlights. I always come prepared, said Matthew. That's why you're my M-dog, said Jeremy. Flashlights shining. All 5 start walking. Kim stops Matthew. I have an idea. Let's go find a spot for ourselves, said Kim. Both Kim and Matthew walk in the opposite direction. The figure grunts, then follows both Kim and Matthew. Footsteps walking. Jonathan sees the gate closed. Oh no. All 5 are running. Damn it, we're locked in here, said Jonathan. That's not good. Look at your tires, said Brittany. Someone slashed my tires. Damn it. Fuck man, now what? Said Jonathan. How about the office? Maybe someone's in there, said Randy. Door opens. All five walk into the office. Security guard 1 is sitting in a chair. "Excuse me, sir," said Jonathan. The chair gets turned around. A broken bottle appears in security guard 1's throat. All five scream. Footsteps walking. Screaming echoes. "Shhhh, I heard something," said Jeremy. Wind blowing. The figure appears behind Dave. Dave turns around. "Jeremy, where's Kim and Matt?" "They're not behind us," said Dave. "Who knows, probably screwing each other," said Jeremy. Both Kim and Matthew kiss, then start taking off each other's clothes. Figure walks past. Kim looks. "Stop, hold on. I swear I saw something," said Kim. "It wasn't anything," said Matthew. "You're right," said Kim. Both Kim and Matthew continue kissing. Matthew rolls Kim over. "I'm going to give you something. And you're going to love it," said Matthew, going down Kim's body. Kim moaning. The harvester appears, then raises the pitchfork. Kim opens her eyes, then screams. The pitchfork goes into Matthew's head and into Kim's vagina. The harvester laughing. "Help!" yelled Kim. The harvester pulls out a sickle, walks towards Kim, then swings the sickle. Kim's head rolls. The harvester picks up Kim's head, pulls out the pitchfork, and then drags both Kim's and Matthew's bodies into the cornfield. Jonathan pacing. "Jonathan, it'll be all right," said Brittany. "Yeah, I got it." "Someone use their cell phone," said Jonathan. "I don't have a signal." All four agreeing. "Why don't we climb the gate?" asked Brittany. "Every time they close, an electrical box turns on. Anyone would get fried," said Jonathan. "Then how do people get in?" asked Brittany. "That button gets the gate opened," said Jonathan. Footsteps walking. All three look. "Why's the gate locked?" asked Jeremy. "Because someone locked it," said Jonathan. "Have you seen Kim and Matt?" asked Dave. "They went with you," said Jonathan. "Until they went in another direction," said Jeremy. "Great, let's go find them." "And we stick together," said Jonathan. All eight start walking. The harvester grunts. "Where do you think they are?" asked Dave. "Probably by a view of each other's shit," said Jeremy, laughing. "Shut up, Jeremy," said Jonathan. "Hey, do you have a problem? We can settle this right now," said Jeremy. Come on, man," said Randy. "I know you're afraid of me." "You always have been," said Jeremy. Both Jeremy and Jonathan are arguing. The harvester appears at the end of the path. Guys, guys, guys. "Who's that?" asked Brittany, pointing. All eight look. The harvester smiles. "Excuse me, we are looking for our two friends." "Do you know where they might be?" asked Jonathan. "Dead," said the harvester. "How did they die?" asked Jonathan. The harvester pulls out the pitchfork. "By this, and you're next," said the harvester, running towards them. "Run, hurry, go," said Jonathan. All eight are running in different directions. The harvester looks. Both Kunal and Tim are running. The harvester follows. "Guys, slow down," said Dave. "Who was that?" asked Brittany. "Whoever he was, he ain't friendly," said Jeremy. "I think I know. But it can't be right." "They said he died," said Jonathan. "Who?" asked Brittany. "Christopher McLean," said Jonathan. "Who's that?" asked Jeremy. "Well, since I'm from around here, I know much more. Christopher McLean is a twin. But the other twin is Tony McLean. You should know him as the woodsman. Tony and Christopher, we're inseparable. Until Tony died, Christopher moved here. He got a job as the town's harvester. That's when a terrible accident happened. Something went wrong. An explosion happened. A pitchfork went into his leg. Then a sickle decapitated him, said Jonathan. Hey, where's Kunal and Tim? Asked Jeremy. Footsteps running, then stop. I think we lost him, said Kunal. Yeah, but now what? Asked Tim. Cornfield moving. It's just the wind, said Kunal. The pitchfork goes through Kunal. Kunal gasps, then falls. Tim pulls out a knife. Come on, said Tim. You think you can kill me? Take your best shot, said the harvester. Tim swings the knife. The sickle blocks knife. Tim punches the harvester. The harvester kicks Tim. Tim falls. The sickle swings. Tim moves, then stabs the harvester. The harvester groans, grabs the knife, pulls it out, smiles, then jams the sickle into Tim's throat. The point of the sickle sticking out of Tim's mouth then gets pulled. Tim falls. Footsteps walking. Tim. Kunal. Where could they be? Asked Jonathan. Snapping sound. All six stop. Footsteps approaching. Hide, said Jeremy. Footsteps stop. Harvester looks around, then continues walking. Ali sneezes. The harvester stops, turns around, sees a shadow, then swings his sickle. Stalks fall. Crows are flying away. Damn crows, said the harvester, walking away. All six come out. What do we do? Asked Ali. Try and survive until morning. By then, the gate will be opened, said Jonathan. But what if we don't survive? Asked Brittany. May God have mercy on our souls, said Jonathan. All six are walking. Maybe we should take a break, said Brittany. Yeah, take a break. Jonathan is looking down the path. Brittany walks towards Jonathan. We need to get back, said Jonathan. We will, said Brittany. No, to the gate. I finally have a plan, said Jonathan. But what way? We may be at the end, said Brittany. We're in the middle. See that pole now? Every pole has a yellow flag. That says number 15. And there are 30. So, all we need to do is follow them. Back to the gate, said Jonathan. And what's your plan? Asked Jonathan. To use my truck. I put a piece of cloth into the gas tank. Light that sucker, goodbye harvester, said Jonathan. Let's get moving, said Brittany. Ali groans. My feet hurt, said Ali. The pitchfork hits the fence. Sparks flying. The harvester laughs. Run, said Jonathan. All six are running. The harvester grabs Ali. Die, little princess, said the harvester, throwing Ali into the fence. Ali is being electrocuted. All five stop. Come on, said Jonathan. All five are running. The harvester pulls out the pitchfork, then knocks Ali's body down. 5 down, 5 to go, said the harvester. Footsteps running. This way, said Jonathan. All 5 stop. Why that way? Asked Jeremy. I have an idea, said Jonathan. To get us killed. That's the way to the entrance. I'm not going that way. I'll take my own chances, said Jeremy. We're better off as a group. Alone, we're vulnerable, said Jonathan. I'm going this way, said Jeremy, running down the right path. Dave follows. Come on, this way, said Jonathan. All three are running. Light shining in the distance. Both Dave and Jeremy stop. Is that a light? asked Jeremy. Do you think there's an exit? asked Dave. Let's find out. A humming noise. Both Dave and Jeremy are walking slowly. The humming noise is getting louder. The light gets closer. Corn stalks are falling. A tractor appears. The harvester laughing. Run, said Jeremy. Both Dave and Jeremy are running. The tractor follows. Jeremy trips, then rolls. Dave continues running, then falls. The tractor gets closer. Blades start cutting Dave. Dave screams. Blood splatters. Jeremy gets up, then runs. The tractor turns off. The harvester gets out of the tractor and then turns around. You're next, said the harvester. Footsteps running, then stop. What's the plan? asked Randy. My truck. Put a piece of cloth in the gas tank. Light it, then an explosion. Goodbye, harvester. Let's get to work, said Jonathan. Footsteps running. Jeremy is breathing heavily, then sees a hole in the fence. Freedom, here I come. Jeremy crawls through the hole. The harvester grabs Jeremy's leg. Get off me. Jeremy kicks the harvester. The harvester lets go of Jeremy's leg. Jeremy crawls through the hole, stands up, and then laughs. Bye fucker, said Jeremy, raising his middle finger. Horn honks. A car runs over Jeremy. Harvester laughs. So, what now? asked Brittany. Wait for the harvester. Corn stalks are moving. The harvester appears. There he is, said Jonathan. The harvester pulls out the pitchfork, then throws it. The pitchfork goes through the truck window. Randy grabs the pitchfork. Come on, said Randy. The harvester pulls out his sickle, then walks towards Randy. Brittany runs into the office. Get ready, Randy, said Jonathan. The harvester swings the sickle. Randy blocks with the pitchfork, then struggles. The harvester kicks Randy. Randy falls. Give me my pitchfork, said the harvester. Jonathan takes off his shoe, then hits the harvester. The harvester falls. Brittany sees the shotgun. Randy, the shotgun. Randy runs toward the office. Jonathan opens the gas tank. Hurry, said Jonathan. Randy grabs the shotgun. Jonathan, look out, said Brittany. Jonathan looks. The harvester grabs Jonathan by the throat. Die, you fucking bitch, said the harvester. Raised the sickle. Gun fires. The harvester's hand with the sickle falls, then groans. Jonathan kicks the harvester. The harvester falls. Jonathan grabs the pitchfork. The harvester stands up next to the passenger door. Jonathan jams the pitchfork into the harvester, then into the door. The harvester laughs, grabs the pitchfork, and then tries removing it. The pitchfork is stuck. Jonathan puts a piece of cloth into the gas tank and lights it. Go to hell. Jonathan runs toward the office. Door shuts. All three duck. The truck explodes. Door opens. Are you guys all right? asked Jonathan. Both Brittany and Randy nod their heads. Police cars stop. Gate opens. What happened here? asked Officer 1. The harvester did this, and there's dead bodies everywhere, said Jonathan. All right, get these kids out of here, said Officer 1. The police car drives away. Harvester appears, then laughs. The end. Summer Solstice, The Harvester 2 by Colton Dennis. When a family moves to a farmhouse, they find out that the resident of the house never left. Will the people survive the day of the solstice? The police car drives away. The harvester appears, then laughs. 10 months later. A car is driving. You guys are going to love this farm. It has a view of the mountains. There's a little patio and a cornfield, said Michael. Jennifer scoffs. It sounds stupid, said Jennifer. Geez, Jen, can't you be more enthusiastic? Asked Milena. Oh yeah, especially since you made me get into the car, said Jennifer. Chris is listening to music on his iPod. Chris honey. Chris takes his earbuds out. We're almost there, said Milena. All right, said Chris, putting his iPod away. The car stops, then turns off. Here it is, said Milena. Doors open, then shut. The harvester appears in the cornfield, then growls. Footsteps walking. Chris looks at the cornfield. A shadow moves. Chris, come see the house, said Milena. Chris walks toward the house. Footsteps walking. Door opens. Jennifer quickly puts on a shirt. Get out of here, you little shit, said Jennifer, closing the door. Chris walking. Door opens. This is my room, said Chris, walking towards the window. The harvester is walking through the cornfield. Knocking on the door. Chris, hey honey. What are you looking at? Asked Milena. Nothing. Mom, why did you marry Michael? Asked Chris. Because we love each other. Why do you ask? Asked Milena. Jennifer is such a bitch, said Chris. Don't ever say that word. Just give her a chance, said Milena, walking out of the room. A car approaches, then stops. Doors open. Hello sir, hi. I'm your new neighbor. You can call me Doc. This is my wife, Olivia. My 2 sons, Harry and Billy, and my 2 nephews, Rob and Sean, said Doc. I'm Michael, my wife, daughter, and stepson live here, said Michael. Well, we better head off. We're going to dinner. Nice to meet you, said Doc. Doc, could I ask something? Do you know the original owner before us? Asked Michael. Could I get back to you on that? We're really late for our reservations. I'll come back later and tell the story, said Doc. All 6 are walking. Doors open, then shut. Car drives away. Milena walks out of the house. Who was that? Asked Milena. Doc and Olivia. They're our new neighbors, said Michael. Well, come in. Dinner is almost done, said Milena. A fork collides with the plate. Jennifer scoffs. This is the worst meal ever, said Jennifer. Jennifer, either eat or go to your room, said Michael. Jennifer stands up. I hate being in this fucking family. Jennifer grabs her jacket, then walks towards the door. I'll be back, said Jennifer. The door opens, then slams shut. I'm sorry about her. Ever since her mother passed, she thinks dash. Michael exhales. You don't mind if I go talk to her? Asked Michael. Go ahead, said Milena. Door opens. Michael walks onto the porch, sees Jennifer sitting on the patio, and then sits next to her. Jen, we need to talk. I know you're trying. But ever since your mother. I miss her too. But I need someone to fill her shoes. And that's why I chose Milena, said Michael. Jennifer crying. I'm sorry, Dad, said Jennifer. Both Chris and Milena are eating. The door opens and then shuts. Milena, Jennifer has something to say, said Michael. I'm sorry about what I said. Will you forgive me? Asked Jennifer. Of course I will, said Milena. Car approaches. Doors open, then shut. Knocking on the door. Door opens. We're back, said Document. Come on in, said Michael. Door shuts. All right. So, Michael, are you still interested in the story? Michael nods. All right. Doc clears his throat. This house was the house of the McLeans. A small family. Husband, wife, and twin boys. The boys were inseparable. Tony and Christopher McLean. Those two boys did everything. Until their father and mother died. Then they had each other. Said Doc, being interrupted. So, their parents died? Asked Chris. Yes, sir, they were murdered. So the boys stayed together. Until Tony McLean died. Then Christopher McLean moved to another town. Until he passed away. But the only thing is, he returned from the dead, said Document. Really? Asked Chris. No, it's a myth, said Jennifer. Well, little lady. Let's see if it's a myth. Go into the cornfield and see what happens, said Doc. All right, Dad, give me a flashlight, said Jennifer. Michael hands a flashlight to Jennifer. Door opens. Jennifer walks towards the cornfield. All walk out onto the patio. Jennifer walks into the cornfield. Footsteps walking. Snapping sound. Jennifer stops, continues walking, and then gets to the path. Hey Doc, is that a true story? Asked Michael. True as can be, said Doc. Is someone in the cornfield? Asked Michael. My two nephews, Rob and Sean, said Document. Footsteps walking. Corn stalks are moving. Snapping sound. Who's out here? Hello. A figure falls out of corn stalks. An arm appears. Groans in the distance. Who's there? Asked Jennifer, pointing the flashlight. Rob appears to be all bloody. Help me, said Rob. Jennifer is staring at Rob. Footsteps walking. Sean appears with a sickle in his chest. Run, said Sean, falling. Jennifer screams, then runs. And the fun begins, said Document. Jennifer runs out of the cornfield, crying. Jennifer, it was a joke, said Michael. His arm was on the ground. And a sickle was sticking out of his chest, said Jennifer, still crying. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'll be back, said Doc. I'll go with you. Get inside the house, said Michael. All four run into the house. Both Doc and Michael are running into the cornfield. Footsteps running. Both Doc and Michael get on the path. Michael, over here, said Doc. That blood is fresh, you can tell, said Michael. Rob. Sean. Snapping sound. A flashlight shines down the path. Rob. Sean. Yelled Document. Over there, said Michael, pointing. Both Doc and Michael run over. Rob's arm appears. No. Why? Said Doc. A shadow moves past. Light is shining further down the path. Doc, someone else is in here, said Michael. What? Said Document. Someone else is in here, said Michael. Doc looks at Michael. The harvester appears at the end of the path, then pulls out a sickle. "It can't be," said Doc. "What?" asked Michael. "That's Christopher McLean, the one who died," said Doc. "You meant get out of my field and my house," said the harvester. "Let's go, Doc." "He wants us gone," said Michael. Both run back to the house. The door opens and then shuts. Both Doc and Michael are breathing heavily. "Where's Rob and Sean?" asked Olivia. "They're dead." "Christopher McLean is alive," said Doc. "You meant Chris is looking out the window." The harvester walks out of the cornfield. "Mom," said Chris. "He's back," said Michael. "Maybe we should respect his decision," said Doc. "What decision?" asked Milena. "He wants us to leave," said Michael. Chris continues standing next to the window. Window smashes. The harvester grabs Chris. Chris yelling. "Chris!" The harvester grunts, then stops. "Chris," said Milena. Chris struggling. The harvester looks at Milena, slowly climbs through, then lets go of Chris. Chris runs towards Milena. Doc grabs the fire poker. Michael shakes his head. Doc swings the fire poker. The harvester grabs fire poker, turns around, and then looks at Doc. "You're not that clever," said the harvester, throwing Doc. "You meant." Doc goes through the wall, then lands on the patio. "Doc," said Olivia. The harvester looks at the group. "You're next," said the harvester, looking at Olivia. Doc gets up, sees the fire poker, and then grabs it. The harvester reaches for Olivia. Fire poker goes through the harvester's chest. The harvester groans, then starts laughing. "You, old man, just die," yelled the harvester, pulling the fire poker out. Fire poker goes through Doc's chest. All five gasp. Doc falls. "Hurry, this way," said Michael. All five are running. Door shuts. Olivia crying. "What do we do?" Michael asked Milena. "I don't know," said Michael. Banging on the door. All five get startled. Michael walks towards the window, then opens it. The pitchfork goes through the door. Michael crawls through the window. "Go, Chris," said Milena. Chris jumps. Michael catches Chris. "Come on, Jennifer." Jennifer jumps. Milena jumps out of the window. "Olivia, come on," said Milena. Olivia whimpering. Banging stops. The banging stopped. "I'll go that way," said Olivia. All four are yelling. Olivia walks towards the door, looks through holes, opens the door, walks into the hallway, then sees the front door. Wood creaking. Olivia is getting closer to the front door. "Going somewhere?" Olivia asked the harvester. Olivia runs toward the front door. Door opens. The harvester appears, then swings the sickle. The sickle decapitates Olivia. All four are running toward the front. The harvester looks. "This way," said Michael. All four are running into the cornfield. The harvester follows. Footsteps running, then stop. Jennifer looks around. "Dad, Milena, Chris, guys." Snapping sound. "Dad, Dad," said Jennifer. Both Billy and Harry appear. Jennifer gets startled. "Sorry, where's our mom and dad?" asked Billy. "They're dead," said Jennifer. "What? How?" asked Harry. "By the harvester," said Jennifer. "He ain't real," said Harry, groaning. The pitchfork appears in Harry's chest. Harry falls. Run, said Billy. Both Billy and Jennifer are running. Where's Jen? Asked Milena. Michael moves. The pitchfork hits the ground. Michael punches the harvester. The harvester smiles, then punches Michael. Michael falls. The harvester pulls out the sickle. You came to the wrong field, said the harvester, raising the sickle. Billy tackles the harvester. The harvester drops the sickle. Let's go this way, said Billy. Where are we going? Asked Michael. My house, it's right there, said Billy. We just need to get past the barbed wire fence, said Billy. All five walk careful, said Michael. How do we get through? Asked Milena. I'll hold the barbed wire. Then you'll crawl through, said Billy, lifting up barbed wire. All four crawl through. I'll hold it, you crawl through, said Michael, holding barbed wire. Billy starts crawling through. Sickle goes into Billy's back of his leg. Billy screams. My leg, said Billy. Michael grabs Billy's hand. I got you, said Michael. The harvester pulls out the pitchfork. All four look. Go, get to the house, said Billy. The pitchfork goes through Billy's back. All four are running toward the house. The harvester goes through the barbed wire fence. Footsteps are running towards the house. The door opens and then shuts. Dad, I found some guns, said Jennifer. Michael grabs a chair, then throws it at the cabinet. Glass shatters. Guns cocking. Banging on the door. The pitchfork goes through the door. Come out and play, said the harvester, continuously swinging the pitchfork. Door breaking. He's almost in, said Chris. Gun fires. The harvester gets hit, then falls. Take the kids and hide. I'll finish this. I have a plan. Get to the front when he gets in, said Michael. What happens then? Asked Milena. An explosion, said Michael. The harvester breaks down the door. All three are running. Michael, I love you, said Milena. All three continue running. The harvester punches Michael. Michael falls, then drops the gun. The harvester grabs Michael, then throws him into the door. Michael groans. The harvester throws a punch. Michael moves. The harvester breaks the door. Michael punches the harvester. The harvester kicks Michael, pulls out his arm, and then breaks the door down. Michael spears the harvester downstairs, then groans. Ow! Michael sees his legs broken, slowly crawls towards the stairs, grabs the gun, and then sees a gas tank. The harvester sits up, grabs the sickle, and then sees Michael. Come on, you bastard, said Michael. The harvester laughing. Don't worry, your family's death will be fast and painless, said the harvester, raising sickle. Why don't you go to hell? Said Michael. The gun cocks, then fires. The harvester looks. The gas tank explodes. House burning. All three look at the house. Let's go, said Milena. All three are walking towards the car. Doors open, then shut. The car starts, then drives away. The harvester appears all burned, then raises his hand. Michael's head appears. Evil laughter. The end. Summer Vacation, The Harvester 3 by Colton Dennis. When a group of friends go on vacation, they meet someone who'll stop at nothing to kill them. Who will survive this vacation? Brittany giggling. Mark kisses Brittany's neck. Hey, let's go into the tent, said Mark. I need to pee. I'll be back, said Brittany standing up. Footsteps walking. Tent unzips. Mark goes into the tent. Footsteps approaching. Brittany, said Mark peeking out of the tent. Footsteps walking. Brittany unbuttons her pants and then starts urinating. Snapping sound. Mark, is that you? Brittany stands up. Mark. Brittany pulls out her cell phone. Light shining. Mark, Mark. Footsteps are approaching behind Brittany. Brittany continues looking. Mark. Sickle appears. Mark, said Brittany. Boo, said Mark. Brittany gets startled. Mark laughing. You bastard, said Brittany. Sorry, come on. I found something by the cornfield, said Mark. Footsteps walking. What did you find? Asked Brittany. Look, said Mark. Brittany sees blood. Whose blood is that? Asked Brittany. I don't know, maybe an animal, said Mark. A figure appears behind both Brittany and Mark. Evil laughter. Both Brittany and Mark turn around. The harvester appears. Leave my cornfield, said the harvester. No way. We were here first, said Mark. The harvester swings a sickle. Mark gasps, then falls. Mark. Brittany runs into the cornfield, then falls over a carcass. What the dash, said Brittany, seeing dog carcasses everywhere. The harvester appears behind Brittany. Brittany screams. The sickle goes into Brittany's jaw. Brittany's jaw gets ripped off. A car is driving. Can you believe they're building a camp next to a cornfield? Asked Mary. Yeah, this summer vacation will be one not to forget, said Michael. Both Emma and Robert are kissing. Ashley looks in disapproval, then reads the magazine. Bob, Courtney, and Sigourney are smoking. Be careful with that smoke, guys, said Mary. Courtney smiles. Sigourney kisses Bob. The car pulls up. We're here, said Michael. Doors open. Bags being carried. The cabin door opens. Well, it looks like a great place, said Mary. Both Emma and Robert continue kissing. Hey Rob and Em, either help or take a walk, said Michael. Put our bags together. Let's take a walk, said Robert. Both Emma and Robert are walking. Michael grabs his bags and then walks towards the cabin. Door opens. Hey Mary, is something wrong? Asked Michael. I'm just worried about Mark and Brittany. They should have been here by now, said Mary. I'm sure they'll be here soon. So, I guess we're bunking together, asked Michael. Well, at least we'll have time together, said Mary, laughing. Both Mary and Michael are kissing. Footsteps approaching. Whoa. I thought the bedrooms were upstairs, said Bob. Yeah, thanks, Bob. I better take these to Robert's and Emma's room, said Michael. Footsteps walking. Let's find a good spot. Maybe in the cornfield, said Emma. Both Emma and Robert run into the cornfield. The harvester looks, then sees both Emma and Robert. Cell phone ringing in the distance. The harvester sees Courtney. Hello, hi Mom. Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be back in 2 days. Yes, I love you too. Bye, Mom, said Courtney, hanging up her cell phone. A figure moves in the cornfield. Courtney follows the figure. Door opens. Bags are being set down. Hello, Michael, said Ashley, walking into the room. Hey Ash, getting a shower, asked Michael. Nope, I was just looking for you, said Ashley, taking off her robe. Ah, Ash, you know I'm dating Mary. So, I'm just going to leave, said Michael, walking towards the door. Ashley shuts the door. You're not leaving yet. Because I haven't started, said Ashley, locking the door. Michael walks backwards. Ashley pushes Michael onto the bed, slowly crawls up, and then kisses him. Footsteps walking. Knocking on the door. Michael, is everything all right? Asked Mary. Ashley nods. Yeah, everything's fine, said Michael. Can I come in? Asked Mary. Sure. Here, put this on, whispered Michael. The door unlocks, then opens. Mary walks inside. Oh, hey Ashley. You getting a shower? Asked Mary. Yeah, I just needed to ask Michael where it was. Michael points at the door. Thanks. See you later, said Ashley. Door shuts. What's going on? Michael asked Mary. Nothing, Mary, everything's fine, said Michael. All right, well, I made dinner, said Mary, kissing Michael. The door opens and then shuts. Footsteps walking. Snapping sound. Who's out here? Hello. A shadow walks past. Courtney looks. Stop playing games. Whoever is out here, show yourself. Snapping continues. Get out here, said Courtney. Evil laughter. Courtney continues looking around. The harvester appears. Courtney sees the harvester. Leave my cornfield, said the harvester. Nice costume. Now take it off. The harvester pulls out the pitchfork. Nice prop, said Courtney. The harvester throws the pitchfork. The pitchfork lands in front of Courtney. Courtney sees blood on the pitchfork, then runs. The harvester chases Courtney. Get back here, said the harvester. Courtney trips, then sees both Brittany's and Mark's bodies. Footsteps approaching. The harvester looks around. Snapping sound. The harvester follows the snapping sound. Courtney comes out, then runs. The pitchfork goes through Courtney. Courtney falls. The harvester grabs the pitchfork and jams it into Courtney's back. Courtney gasps. The harvester grabs Courtney's body. Footsteps stop. Here's a perfect spot, said Robert. Both Emma and Robert are kissing. Clothes are being taken off. The harvester is watching. Emma moaning. Footsteps walking downstairs. Robert and Emma have been gone for a while, said Mary. Yeah, and where's Courtney's at? Asked Michael. Do you think we should go find them? Asked Mary. Yeah, let's go now. It'll be dark soon. Bob, stay with the girls. I'll go find them, said Michael. I'll come with you, said Mary. Me too, said Ashley. Bob, you and Sigourney stay here, said Michael. Mary grabs flashlights. Here, said Mary, handing a flashlight. Flashlights turn on. We'll be back, said Michael. Door opens. All walking out. Door shuts. Where should we look first? Asked Ashley. Let's try the clearing. It's not that far. Just be careful with the corn stalks. They really hurt if you run through them, said Michael. All three are walking towards the cornfield. Both Bob and Sigourney walk upstairs. The harvester is watching through the window. Emma exhales. That was great, said Emma. I bet it was. I'll be back. I need to piss, said Robert, kissing Emma and then walking into the cornfield. Emma looks, sees a lighter, grabs it, pulls out a cigarette, then lights it. This is good for me, said Emma. Footsteps walking. Robert urinating. Snapping sound. Emma, is that you, Emma? Come out. Asked Robert, looking through corn stalks. The harvester raises the sickle. Robert turns around. The sickle goes into Robert's head. The harvester laughs, then walks away. Snapping sound. Robert, I'm waiting. Robert, stop playing games. All right, I'm leaving, said Emma, standing up, then grabbing her shirt. Footsteps approaching. Emma giggling. The harvester rubs Emma's back. Emma continues giggling, turns around, and then sees the harvester. The harvester grabs Emma by the throat. Emma choking. The harvester spots the cigarette, picks it up, looks at Emma, then jams the cigarette into her eye. Emma falls. The harvester drags Emma's body away. Footsteps walking. It's up here, said Michael. Snapping sound. Shhhhh. I heard something, said Mary. I don't hear anything, said Ashley. Michael sees a piece of clothing, walks towards it, and then picks it up. What did you find? Asked Mary. This is Courtney's. I wonder where she is. Over here, said Michael. Footsteps walking. Corn stalks move. All three see both Emma's and Robert's clothes. These are Robert's and Emma's, said Ashley. Robert. Emma. Courtney. I don't like this at all. I'll continue looking for them. They may have gone back, said Michael. Yeah, but Bob and Sigourney would have called, said Mary. They can't control their ambitions. They're probably having sex right now. And Robert and Emma might be back. So, please go see, said Michael. Let's go, Ash, said Mary. Both Ashley and Mary are walking away. Michael walks in the other direction. The cabin door opens. The harvester walks upstairs. Sigourney moaning. Both Bob and Sigourney are breathing heavily. That was great, said Sigourney. Well, you are welcome. I need a beer, want one? Asked Bob. Yeah, hurry back, said Sigourney. Bob kisses Sigourney, stands up, then walks towards the door. Be right back, said Bob. The door opens and then shuts. Bob walks downstairs. Sigourney rolls over. Door opens. Bob, you're back. Sigourney sits up. Bob, stop it. All right, you win, said Sigourney. The door opens and then shuts. What did I win? Asked Bob. I thought you were trying to scare me, said Sigourney. Now, why would I do that? Here's your beer, said Bob, kissing Sigourney. A shadow moves past the door. Sigourney looks. Bob, wait. I think someone's in the cabin, said Sigourney. It's probably just Robert and Emma or the others. Now, where were we? Said Bob. Both Bob and Sigourney kiss, then go underneath blankets. The door slowly opens. The harvester, holding a pickaxe, walks towards the bed, then raises the pickaxe. Sigourney sees the harvester, then muffles. Bob picks up his head. The pickaxe goes through Bob's head, through his mouth. Bob! Yelled Sigourney. The harvester jams the pickaxe into Sigourney's mouth, throws blankets over them, and then walks out of the room. Bob! Sigourney! Where are they, guys? Ashley, stay here, said Mary, running upstairs. Ashley is looking out the window. The bedroom door opens. Mary walks towards the bed, pulls off blankets, and then screams. Mary, what's wrong? Asked Ashley, running into the bedroom. Both Ashley and Mary see both Bob's and Sigourney's bodies. We need to tell Michael, said Mary. Both Ashley and Mary run out of the room, downstairs, out of the cabin, and then into the cornfield. Footsteps walking. Michael sees the blood trail, follows it, then gets to pole. What the? Michael sees a scarecrow. Blood dripping down. Michael climbs up, takes off the sack, then vomits. Robert appears. Robert. Michael looks into the cornfield, then sees Courtney's body. Courtney. Michael sees holes in Courtney's back. Snapping sound. Who's there? Emma falls. Emma, I got you. Geez, I need to get you some help, said Michael. Emma points. Behind you, said Emma. Michael looks. The harvester is standing behind Michael. Leave my cornfield now, said the harvester. Let me take my friend. Then we'll leave, said Michael. No, she's mine for the keeping, said the harvester. Then you'll have to take me too, said Michael. That was the plan, said the harvester. Both Ashley and Mary stop. Girls, get out of here, said Michael. No, more people, the bloodier, said the harvester, swinging sickle. Michael ducks, then punches the harvester. The harvester trips Michael with the sickle, then swings it. Michael moves, then kicks the sickle out of the harvester's hands. The harvester grabs Michael's leg and throws him into Robert. Pole falls. Michael, said Mary. The harvester looks at both Ashley and Mary, then pulls out the pitchfork. Michael groans, sees the sickle, grabs it, and then stands up. The harvester raises the pitchfork, then groans. The sickle appears in the harvester's back. The harvester laughs. Wrong thing to do, boy. You can't kill me, said the harvester, punching Michael. Michael falls. The harvester raises the pitchfork. The pitchfork goes into Michael's hand. Michael screams. Hey, over here. Come on, what are you scared of? Asked Mary. The harvester pulls out a pitchfork, then walks towards Ashley and Mary. Pity you were very pretty girls, said the harvester raising the pitchfork. Michael swings the sickle. The harvester's leg gets cut off, then he falls. Come on, let's go, said Michael. All three run. The harvester grabs his leg and then ches it. Where? Asked Mary. The car, quickly. Get in, said Michael. Doors open. The harvester grabs Ashley. Ash. Blood splatters. The car starts, then drives away. Where is he? Asked Michael. I don't know, just drive, said Mary. Harvester appears on the road. The car driving through the field. The harvester follows. The car breaks the gate, then stops. Doors open. Michael sees the harvester. Let's go. I have a plan, said Michael. The door opens and then closes. Both Mary and Michael are running. The harvester breaks down the door, sees the hallway, then enters. Footsteps walking. Excuse me, sir, you can't be in here, said employee 1. The pitchfork stabs employee 1. The harvester opens the door, sees ledge, looks down, and then sees the crates. Hey, down here, said Mary. The harvester throws the pitchfork. The pitchfork schemes Mary, then hits the electrical box. Mary falls. The lights go out. Employees talking. Michael turns on the flashlight. The harvester pulls out his sickle, walks towards the light, and then sees nothing. "Where are you?" asked the harvester. The lights turn back on. Michael is holding a steel pole. "Behind you," said Michael. The harvester swings the sickle. Michael ducks, then swings the steel pole. The harvester staggers next to the banister. "Michael," said Mary, pointing. Michael sees the crate. The harvester swings the sickle. Michael swings the steel pole. The sickle falls. "Go to hell," said Michael, swinging the steel pole. The harvester falls over the banister, then into the crate. Both Mary and Michael put the lid on the crate, nailed it shut, and then wrote on it. "Why Daytona Beach, Florida?" asked Mary. "To get him out of here." "Let's get out of here too," said Mary. Both Mary and Michael are walking away. Footsteps approaching. "Here's another one," said employee 2. Both employees 2 and 3 pick up the crate. "Geez, this is heavy," said employee 3. The crate is being placed on a plane. Door shuts. The crate breaks open. Evil laughter. The end. Spring Break, The Harvester 4 by Colton Dennis. When the harvester finds a new place for destruction, will this destruction be stopped by one of the most notorious killers ever? Door shuts. The airplane started. Crate breaks. Evil laughter. The harvester stands up. The airplane takes off. Harvester almost loses his balance, grabs the crate, and then sees a large sickle. "My sickle." The harvester grabs the large sickle. "Now to find a way off this thing," said harvester. An hour and a half later. Airplane lands. Door opens. People are walking off the airplane. "I need your help with the cargo," said flight attendant 1. Door opens. Both flight attendants 1 and 2 walk inside. Footsteps walking. "Hey, someone busted up this crate," said flight attendant 2. "Who would do that?" "Wait, no one tried to break in. Someone or something broke out," said flight attendant 1. Footsteps approaching. Both flight attendants 1 and 2 look. The harvester smiles, raises the large sickle, and then swings it. The large sickle splits both flight attendants 1 and 2 in half. "Good day, gentlemen," said the harvester as he walked off the airplane. Rebecca cheering. "Becky, get in the car." "We have to leave now," said John. "We need to wait for the others," said Rebecca. "If they aren't here in 15 minutes, we're leaving," said John. Horn honks. A truck stops. Doors open. "Sorry, we're late. Traffic was long and backed up," said Dylan. "Well, let's get going. Check-in is at 12. "And it's already 11:15, said John. Both the car and the truck are driving away. Rebecca turns on the radio. Talking on the radio. 2 flight attendants were found dead. "No one saw what happened, said male voice 1. John turns off the radio. "I don't like listening to the radio. Especially when I'm driving," said John. The harvester walks, stops at a hill, and then sees the beach. "This ain't my home." The harvester looks up at the sign. "Daytona Beach." "I'm in Florida," said the harvester, seeing the road. Both the car and the truck drive past, then pull into the parking lot. Doors open. Bags are being carried into the hotel. John rings the bell. Anthony appears. May I help you? Asked Anthony. Yeah, we need to check in, said John. I guess I'll do it, said Anthony, walking behind the desk. Anthony, why are you back here? Anthony stammers. Quiet. How may I help you? Asked John. We need to check in, sir, said John. All right, John Rodriguez. You and your friends will be on the 11th floor. Anthony, take their bags up, said John. Yes, sir, said Anthony, grabbing the bags. Key for the rooms, sir, said John. John hands John the keys. And don't disturb the guests, said John. All walking upstairs. All right, me, Rebecca, Dylan, and Chris will be in 112A and B. Leslie, Emilio, Nicholas, and Victoria will be in 111A and B. So, here are your keys, said John. Door opens. Footsteps walking. Boy 1 and girl 1 giggle, then kiss. Boy 1 kisses girl 1's neck. Girl 1 is giggling. Snapping sound. Hey, did you hear that? Asked girl 1. It was probably an animal. Where were we? Asked boy 1, kissing girl 1. Both boy 1 and girl 1 are kissing. Snapping sound. I heard it again, said girl 1. I'll go see, said boy 1, getting out of the pool, walking towards the woods, then looking back at girl 1. The large sickle splits boy 1 in half. Harvester stares at girl 1. Girl 1 runs out of the pool. The harvester sees a hoe, picks it up, then follows girl 1. Girl 1 is breathing heavily, looks behind her, and then sees nothing. Snapping sound. Who's there? Asked girl 1. Hoe goes into the back of girl 1's head. Harvester laughs. Florida won't be the same ever again, said the harvester, walking away. John opens his suitcase. So, do you think we'll see any wildlife? Asked Rebecca. If we do go into the woods, I saw some when we came through. But we better get some rest. A big day tomorrow, said John. The lights turn off. Door opens. Shhhh. Quietly. We don't want to wake our neighbors, said Nicholas. Leslie, Nicholas, and Victoria go downstairs. Hey, it's that Anthony kid, said Leslie. Hey, bellhop, I need help with something, said Nicholas. How may I help? Asked Anthony. My balls need to be scratched, said Nicholas. Both Leslie and Nicholas laugh, then walk away. Sorry about them. They're jerks. Sorry, though. I'm really sorry, said Victoria, walking away. Emilio looks out the window, then sees the harvester walking. Who the hell is that? Asked Emilio, walking out of the room. Footsteps walking downstairs. Hey Emilio, where are you going? Asked Leslie. I'm checking something out. I'll be back soon, said Emilio, walking outside. I'm going back to my room, said Victoria. Whatever, said Nicholas. Victoria is walking upstairs. Emilio is walking, looks up, and then sees his room. Where did he go? Snapping sound. Emilio looks. Hello, sir. Are you out here? Asked Emilio. Look behind you. Emilio turns around. The harvester grabs Emilio by the throat. Emilio is choking, pulls out a knife, and then stabs the harvester's arm. The harvester lets go of Emilio. Emilio runs toward the hotel. The harvester pulls out the knife and throws it. The knife goes into Emilio's head. You shouldn't have come after me, said the harvester, walking through the window. Both Leslie and Nicholas are drinking. The harvester looks, then sees a light on. Victoria takes off her shirt and pants, then goes underneath the blankets. Knocking on the door. I'm coming. Door opens. Oh, hi Anthony, said Victoria. Thank you for before. So, have a good night, said Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. You have a good night too, said Victoria, shutting the door. Both Leslie and Nicholas are walking upstairs. The harvester walks into the hotel, then sees light from the back room. John is watching TV. The TV turns off. Knocking on the door. John stands up. Door opens. Who's out here? Don't play fucking games. Broom falls. Damn people, said John, bending down, then picking up the broom. Broom leans. John walks into the room. Door shuts. Hello, John, said the harvester. Who the fuck are you? Get out of my room, said John. I need something from you first. Your soul, said the harvester, swinging the large sickle. John ducks. A large sickle breaks through the door. John runs into the closet. The door opens, then locks. Please don't get me. I'll do anything, said John. Footsteps walking away. John unlocks the door, slowly opens it, then peeks out. Evil laughter. John looks up. The harvester grabs the door, then shuts it. John's head rolls to the front door. The harvester walks out of the room. The alarm goes off. Both John and Rebecca are moaning. All right, let's wake the others, said John, knocking on the door. Door opens. We're up, said Dylan. I'll go wake the neighbors, said Rebecca, putting on a robe. Door opens. Knocking on the door. Door opens. Hey Becky, we're up. Oh, have you seen Emilio? He didn't come back last night, said Victoria. We'll find him. He's probably down in the lobby, said Rebecca. Footsteps walking downstairs. People are surrounding the lobby. John sees Anthony. Hey Anthony, what's going on? Asked John. The manager, John. He was found dead this morning. His head was in front of the closet door. While his body was in the closet, said Anthony. Geez, sorry about that. Have you seen the other member of our group? His name is Emilio. About 5 feet 6 inches with red hair, said John. No, but I found this outside. Is this somebody's knife? Asked Anthony. That's Emilio's. You found it outside. Where? Asked John. All walking outside. Right by this window, said Anthony. All looking at the ground. Rebecca sees an imprint. This is Emilio's imprint. Look at the size plus of the shoe. 912, it's Emilio's size, said Rebecca. Yeah, but next to it is something a little strange. That shoe print is bigger than Emilio's. Someone was out here with Emilio, said John. Has there ever been a killer around here? Asked Rebecca. No, none at all. That I know of, said Anthony. Let's get our kit. Analyze this, then go from there, said John. Footsteps walking. Kits are carried out, then get opened. Hey Andy, what's in the forest here? Asked Nicholas. I don't know, never been in it, said Anthony. Leslie, Chris, let's take a walk, said Nicholas. All three walk into the woods. Dylan looks at the ground. Object shining. Hey, I found something over here. Dylan digs, then picks up an object. Aren't those Emilio's keys? Asked Dylan. Footsteps walking. Careful there, said Nicholas. Rocks fall. No wonder no one comes in here, said Chris. Hey, look over here. Two chicks are undressing, said Leslie. All three are watching. Girls undressing. Water splashes. The harvester swings his hoe. Girls are being killed. The harvester looks at all three of them. All three run. Rocks crumble. Chris slides down. Help, guys, said Chris. Both Leslie and Nicholas are running. Chris looks. The hoe goes through Chris' head. Footsteps are running out of the woods. It's dangerous in there, said Leslie. Where's Chris? Asked John. He's dead. Someone's in there. That person killed two naked chicks, said Nicholas. Let's go see, said John. All four start walking. Don't go in there, said Leslie. Well, we need Chris' help, said John. He's dead, said Leslie. Stop saying that. We don't know where Emilio is. And we're not playing games, said John. All six walk into the woods. I don't see Chris, said Rebecca. I told you he was dead, said Nicholas. Will you shut up? Asked John. Anthony is pacing by woods. Snapping sound. Did you find your friends, guys? Hello, said Anthony. Footsteps are approaching from behind Anthony. Ho appears. Hello, Anthony. Anthony turns around. You're on my land. So leave, said the harvester. Who are you? Asked Anthony. I'm the harvester. Now leave, said the harvester, swinging the hoe. Anthony moves. The hoe goes into the ground. Anthony runs into the hotel, shuts the door, then locks it. Everyone to your rooms. Go quickly, said Anthony. People are running upstairs. Window smashes. The harvester appears. You're not going to get away that easily, said the harvester. Anthony sees the shotgun. The harvester swings the hoe. Anthony rolls, goes behind the counter, grabs the shotgun, and then cocks it. Gun fires. The harvester falls. Yeah, you're not that bad, said Anthony, poking the harvester with the shotgun, then laughing. The harvester sits up, grabs the shotgun, turns it around, and then fires the gun. Anthony falls. Don't ever get cocky, boy, said the harvester walking upstairs. Gunfire echoes. I heard a gunshot. It sounded like it came from the hotel, said Rebecca. Let's go. I have a bad feeling. All six are running. Wait, look, the windows are broken, said John. All six slowly walk towards the window, then see Anthony on the floor. Oh God, geez. Stay here, said Leslie. What are you doing? Asked Victoria. I'm going to get the shotgun, said Leslie, crawling through the window, slowly walking towards the shotgun, then grabbing it. Footsteps walking downstairs. Leslie, said Nicholas. Footsteps stop. All six look. Gun cocks. The window smashes from above. The harvester lands behind all five of them. Move, said Leslie, firing the gun. The harvester falls. Leslie laughs. Now we have a trophy, said Nicholas. The harvester sits up, then laughs. He's not dead, said Rebecca. The harvester stands up. All six run. The harvester grabs Nicholas. Nick, said Leslie. The gun fires. The harvester puts Nicholas in front of him. Nicholas gets shot. The harvester laughs. Leslie, "Come on," said John. All five are running toward the beach. The harvester follows. "Where are we going?" asked Victoria. "Away from him," said John. All five stop, then see a boat. "Let's leave," said Leslie. "All right, hurry into the boat." All five are getting into the boat. Engine flooding. "Damn it, start you piece of shit," said John. Dylan looks, then doesn't see harvester. "Guys, he's gone," said Dylan. The harvester jumps out of the water, then grabs Dylan. All grab Dylan's hand. "We got you," said Rebecca. Leslie cocks the gun. The harvester grabs the gun and throws it. "Help," said Dylan. The harvester grabs Dylan's head, then rips it off. Engine starts. Boat drives away. "You won't get away that easily," said the harvester. Boat driving. "Where are we going?" asked Rebecca. "Anywhere but here," said John. The boat stalls. "Ah, great. What now?" asked Victoria. The boat gets bumped. All four fall. "What was that?" asked John. The sickle breaks through the boat. All four scream. "Swim towards the shore," said Leslie. All four are swimming. John pulls up Victoria, and Leslie then starts pulling up Rebecca. Rebecca gasps, then gets pulled into the water. "No, Rebecca," said John. The hoe goes into John's foot. John screams. "Hold still," said Leslie. The harvester is walking out of water. "Leave, take Victoria, and go," said John. "Bye, John," said Leslie. Both Leslie and Victoria run. The harvester is walking towards John. "Come on," said John. The harvester swings the sickle. The sickle decapitates John. The hoe gets pulled out. John's body falls. "Now, to get the other two," said the harvester. Footsteps running. "Leslie, where are we going?" asked Victoria. Leslie sees the game house. "Over there." Door opens. "Hide, I got an idea," said Leslie. Victoria hides behind haystacks. Leslie grabs the gas tanks. Liquid swishing. "When he comes in, leave," said Leslie. Gas is being poured. Leslie pulls out a lighter. The harvester walks inside. "You're trapped," said the harvester, walking towards Leslie. "Victoria, run," said Leslie. Victoria runs. The harvester throws the sickle. Victoria shuts the door. The sickle goes through the door. Victoria gasps. The harvester stares, then walks towards the door. Leslie lights the gas. The fire goes towards the harvester. The harvester grunts. "You," said the harvester. Leslie climbs a ladder, then jumps out of a window. "Leslie," said Victoria. "Let's go, hurry," said Leslie. Gamehouse burning. Both walk away. "Is he dead?" asked Victoria. "Yeah," said Leslie. "Don't press your luck," said the harvester, swinging the sickle. Both Leslie and Victoria scream. Evil laughter. The end. Washington, D.C., Nation's Harvester by Colton Dennis. When a tour is in progress, they find out that tourists start dying. Who's in the nation's capital? Both Timmy and Tori are kissing. Tori giggles. "Let's get naked," said Tori, taking off her shirt. "That sounds like a good idea," said Timmy. Both Timmy and Tori are taking off their clothes. A truck drives past. Crates shaking. Rope snaps. A crate falls off the truck bed, rolls, and then stops. The point of a sickle breaks through the lid. The harvester appears. Tori moaning. The harvester looks, sees both Timmy and Tori, and then smiles. "Oh, yeah, Timmy." "Fuck me, Timmy," said Tori. A twig snaps. Timmy looks. "Did you hear that?" asked Timmy. "Don't stop," said Tori. Another twig snaps. Timmy looks around. "I think someone's out here," said Timmy. Tori scoffs. "Get off me." Tori stands up. "I'm out of her," said Tori. "Where are you going?" asked Timmy. "Home." Tori walks away. A third twig snaps. Tori walking. Timmy screams. "Stop playing, Timmy. Timmy, answer me." Timmy appears, then falls. "Timmy," said Tori. "Run," said Timmy, gasping. Tori looks. The harvester appears. Tori runs. Keys jingling. "Come on, where's my car?" Car beeps. Tori opens, then shuts the door. "Come on." Tori drops keys. "Damn it." Tori bends down, then grabs the keys. The harvester appears next to the window, then raises the sickle. "No," said Tori. The sickle goes through Tori's mouth. Tori gets pulled out of the car. Evil laughter. "I can't wait for the tour," said Maria. "I know it's the White House." "Maybe we'll see the president," said Heath. "Yeah, what a joy," said Terence. "Terence, you could have gone to Florida," said Heath. "Yeah, but I needed to watch my sister," said Terence. The car stops at the building. Doors open, then shut. "We're looking for the tour in the White House," said Heath. Celeste stands up. "You're in the right place." "I'm your tour guide, Celeste," said Celeste. "Why, hello, Celeste," said Terence. "We're just waiting for more people." A bus pulls up. "Here, they're here," said Celeste. 5 people get off the bus. Door opens. "We're here," said Freddie. "All right. I'll get the stuff for the tour." "Everyone, wait here," said Celeste. "All sit down." The harvester stops at the hill, then sees the White House. "The nation's capital meets the harvester," said the harvester, walking down the hill. Celeste grabs water. Terence appears. Celeste gets startled. "Sorry about that." "Maybe after, we can get a drink," said Terence. Celeste giggles. "Maybe," said Celeste. "After you, ma'am," said Terence. Both Celeste and Terence walking. The harvester gets to the gate. "May I help you, sir?" asked security guard 1. "I'm here for the tour," said the harvester. Security guard 1 gasps, then looks down. The sickle appears in security guard 1's chest. Security guard 1 falls. Footsteps approaching. "Let's go, everyone," said Celeste. All walking onto the bus. "You ready?" asked Maria. "Yeah," said Heath. Terence taps Heath. "I can't wait until after." "Me and the tour guide," said Terence. The bus drives then stops at the White House gate. "Everyone welcome to the nation's capital. And the White House. If you all follow me," said Celeste. Footsteps walking into the White House. Celeste talking. "I need to pee." "Come with me," said Naomi. "What about the tour?" asked Courtney. "They could wait," said Naomi, pulling Courtney. "Let's all go," said Celeste. All walking. Both Courtney and Naomi are walking. There it is, said Naomi. The bathroom door opens. I'll dash. Door shuts. Wait here, said Courtney. Naomi urinating. A shadow moves down the hallway. Courtney looks, then follows it. The light in the bathroom turns off. Courtney. The stall door opens. Courtney, what are you doing? Stop playing around, asked Naomi, turning on the light. Harvester appears, then raises the sickle. Naomi is frozen in fear. The sickle decapitates Naomi. Courtney looks down the hallway. Matthew is lying on the ground. Oh my God, what happened? Asked Courtney. There's a killer in the White House. Get out of here, said Matthew. I'm going to get you out of here, said Courtney. No, I'm really injured. Matthew pulls out his handgun, then runs towards the bathroom. Come on, Nao, said Courtney, seeing Naomi's body, then runs. Footsteps walking. Did you notice there's no security guards? Asked Heath. Maybe they aren't here, said Maria. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the president sleeps, said Celeste, opening the door. All gasping. Celeste looks. Security guards lying on the floor. Are they dead? Asked Brenda. I don't know, said Celeste. What kind of tour is this? Asked Freddie. This ain't supposed to happen, said Celeste. Then what's going on? Asked Mary. Evil laughter. All look, then see the harvester. It's time to die, said the harvester. Run, said Heath. All run in separate directions. Door shuts. We should be safe, said Freddie. Where's Mary? Asked Brenda. Mary is running. The harvester grabs Mary by the throat. Please, please, said Mary, being choked. The harvester smiles, then hits Mary. Mary falls, then starts crawling. The harvester grabs Mary, then throws her into the wall. Mary groans. The harvester flips a table, grabs Mary, and then lifts her over his head. The table leg is sticking up. Mary coughing. Goodbye, honey, said the harvester, jamming Mary through the table's leg. Mary goes limp. Blood goes down the leg. The harvester walks away. Footsteps running. Door opens. In here, said Heath. Door shuts. What's going on? Asked Terence. I don't know. He wasn't part of the tour, said Celeste. We need to leave, said Maria. What about the others? Asked Celeste. You three get out of here. I'll find them, said Heath. We need to stick together, said Celeste. Yeah, you're right. Find a weapon or something to protect yourself, said Heath. Both Maria and Terence grab fire pokers. Heath opens the drawer, then finds bullets. Door opens. Freddie peeks out. It's clear, let's move. Both Brenda and Freddie are running. Let's find Mary, said Freddie. Courtney looks down the hallway. The harvester walks past. Courtney gasps. Don't worry, he's down the hall. Move now, whispered Courtney, turning the corner. The harvester grabs Courtney's by the throat. It's time to die, said the harvester. Matthew appears. Let her go, said Matthew. The gun fires. The harvester falls. Courtney coughing. The gun clicks. Thanks, said Courtney. No problem, said Matthew. The harvester stands up. Courtney is staring at harvester. Behind you, said Courtney. Matthew turns around. The harvester raises and then swings the sickle. Matthew gasps. The sickle is sticking out of Matthew's chest. The harvester pulls out the sickle. Matthew falls. The harvester looks at Courtney. Courtney runs. "Do we have a gun?" asked Heath. "Up there," said Celeste. Heath sees a rifle above the cabinet, then grabs it. Everyone sticks together. "We don't know where he might be," said Heath. Door opens. All walking. Gun cocks. "You first, Heath," said Terence. "All right, let's find the others," said Heath. All four are slowly walking. Heath looks around the corner. "Is it safe?" asked Maria. "Yeah, I don't think he's down here," said Heath. Thumping from above. All four look up. "He's on the second floor," said Celeste. "Let's move fast," said Heath. All four walk. Thumping stops. All four looked up again. "That's not a good sign," said Terence. Footsteps walking. "He's coming." "Back up," said Heath, pointing the gun. Footsteps are getting closer. Celeste looks out the window. Footsteps stop. All four are waiting. Celeste continues staring out the window, then sees the harvester holding a pitchfork with rope. "I found him," said Celeste, turning around. All three look at Celeste. The window shatters. The pitchfork goes through Celeste. Celeste gasps, then gets pulled out of the window. "Run." "Let's go," said Heath. All three are running. Harvester climbs through the window, then smiles. "I can't keep running," said Maria. "Me neither." "Let's leave," said Terence. "We can't just leave the others with him," said Heath. "What if they're dead?" asked Terence. "What if they aren't? If it were you two, I'd stay," said Heath. "He's right," said Maria. "You guys could sacrifice yourselves." "I'm leaving," said Terence. "Get out safely," said Heath. "Good luck, you bastard," said Terence, shaking Heath's hand. Both Heath and Maria walk away. Both Brenda and Freddie are walking. "Do you think he's gone?" asked Brenda. "I don't know, hopefully," said Freddie. Freddie looks, then gasps. "What's wrong?" asked Brenda. "I found Mary," said Freddie. Brenda looks, then gasps. "Mary, no," said Brenda, starting to cry. A shadow moves past. "Let's go, Brenda," said Freddie. Courtney looks, then sees both Brenda and Freddie. "It's another person from the tour," said Brenda. Courtney walks towards them. "I thought I was by myself," said Courtney. Door opens. The harvester stands between both of them. All three are staring. The harvester looks at Courtney. "You're next," said the harvester. Gun fires. The harvester falls. "Come on," said Heath. All three are running towards both Heath and Maria. The harvester sits up. All five are running. "Where are we going?" asked Courtney. "We're leaving," said Heath. The harvester appears in the lobby. All five stop. "Going somewhere?" asked the harvester. Heath raises the gun. The gun clicks. The harvester laughs, then steps towards all five of them. "Cock it," said Maria. The gun cocks. The harvester gets closer. The gun fires. The harvester falls. The gun cocks, then fires continuously. "There, get up now," said Heath. "He's dead," said Maria. "Let's find Terence," asked Heath. All five are walking away. The harvester lays in the lobby, then opens his eyes. "Terence, Terence," said Maria. All five knock on the door. "Wait, let me have the fire poker." Heath grabs the fire poker. Door opens. Terence screams. "Terence," said Heath. "Nice hiding spot," said Freddy. "Is he gone?" asked Terence. "He's dead," said Heath. Evil laughter. All six look. The harvester looks at the group. "You can't kill me," said the harvester. Freddy pulls out his pocket knife, then runs towards the harvester. The harvester grabs Freddy by the throat. "Run," said Freddy. The harvester raises the sickle. Freddy stabs the harvester. The harvester jams the sickle into Freddy's forehead, then throws him. "Go, run," said Heath. All five are running. The harvester follows, then reaches for Brenda. The door opens, then shuts onto the harvester's wrist. All pushing on the door. Bone cracking. Door shuts. The harvester's hand breaks off. "Ow, you bastards," said the harvester, looking at the sickle. The sickle gets picked up. The harvester breaks the sickle's handle. The sickle is being placed into the harvester's wrist. The harvester smiles. "What now?" asked Terence. "I don't dash." Heath sees the bus. "I got it, the bus." "We could just leave," said Heath. "We don't have the keys," said Terence. "You four get to the bus." "I'll get the keys," said Heath. "Let me, I'm faster." "Don't argue." "Let me get them," said Terence. "All right, if we're going to do this, let's do it," said Heath. Door opens. "Give me 10 minutes. "I'll be there," said Terence. "Good luck," said Heath. All five are running. Terence looks, then sees Celeste's body. "Go, now," said Terence, running towards Celeste's body, then looking for keys. Keys jingling. Terence smiles, then looks up. The harvester swings his arm. The sickle schemes Terence's back. Terence runs. There's the bus. "Go, hurry," said Heath. All three run, then stop. "What about you?" asked Maria. "I'm waiting for Terence." "Get to the bus," said Heath. All three are running toward the bus. Doors shut. Terence running. "Heath," said Terence. "Terence, come on," said Heath. Terence continues running. The harvester appears from the bushes. The sickle goes into Terence's stomach. Terence gasps, then falls. The harvester looks at Heath. "Come on, the keys are right here," said the harvester. Heath stares at Terence's body, then looks at the harvester. "Then I'll come get them," said Heath, raising fire poker. "Bring it," said the harvester. Heath runs towards the harvester. Both the fire poker and the sickle collide. Heath swings the fire poker. The harvester moves. The sickle sweeps out Heath's legs. Heath falls. The harvester swings his arm. Heath moves. The sickle goes into the ground. "You killed my friend," said Heath. "He deserved it." "Just like you will," said the harvester, swinging his arm. The sickle cuts Heath's arm. The harvester punches Heath. Heath falls, then gets knocked unconscious. "Heath," said Maria. The harvester looks, smiles, and then walks towards the bus. Heath groans, looks, and then tackles the harvester. The harvester pushes Heath off. Heath raises the fire poker. The sickle cuts Heath's ribs. Heath gasps. "You lost," said the harvester. Heath sees the electrical box, then jams the fire poker into the harvester's chest. Go straight to hell, said Heath, running towards the electrical box. The fire poker hits the electrical box. Both the harvester and Heath are being electrocuted. The fire poker is unattached from the electrical box. Both the harvester and Heath fall. Girls run towards Heath's body. Call an ambulance, said Maria. 9 months later. Maria is standing next to a tombstone, then places a rose. Maria, it's time to go, said Courtney. All right. Goodbye, said Maria, walking away. The front of the tombstone reads, Here lies Heath Banner. Ground moving. The harvester's hand rises from the ground, then grabs the rose. Evil laughter. The end.